Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is MUSA bin FAIZAL, and today we are going to present Chapter 11, which is Industrial Relations. So, our group consists of me, MUSA bin FAIZAL, Aidil, Syairazi, ZIKRY, and MAHAMAD SYAHMI. So, let's go with the next slide, which is table of content. So, this is all of the content that we are going to present. So, next slide is what is industrial relations. So, apa benda sebenarnya industrial relation ni? So, first, it relationship between employer and employee. So, the relationship between employer dengan employee, bos dengan pekerja, macam tu. Pertaining to the employee's employment or non-employment, term and condition of work, grounds of termination of employment. So each party has it right. So kedua-dua belah pihak ada dia punya right, ada dia punya hak lah. Okay, next, it also some of the rights and obligation may be expressed written out in contract of service, while many others are understood to be the norm in an industry and therefore taken to be understood by parties concerned. So kita go to the next slide. So next slide is expectation of employer and employee. So apa benda yang employer dengan employee ni expect? Okay, first, employer expectation, dia akan expect untuk dapatkan lebih banyak productivity. Dia punya produk tu productivity tu pengeluaran barang macam tu lebih bagus macam tu lah. Profitability, keuntungan, loyalty, disiplin, avoidance of wastage, dia nak elak pembaziran, proper care and usage of tool and machine, safety, obedience to lawful order, cooperation antara semua employee kan, industrial harmony. So bila kita dah corporate kan, mesti lah kita akan industrial harmony kan, mesti lah kita akan berada dalam satu group yang aman kan. Okay, so next, apa pula employees expectation? So employees expect wage, salary, fringe benefit, security of tenure of employment, job satisfaction, conducive work environment, medical attention, leave, so retirement benefit. So apa yang dia akan dapat kan bila dia dah retire kan, retrenchment benefit. It same goes to employer. Employee pun nak industrial harmony kan. Okay, next ialah focuses on industrial relations. Industrial relation focus on rules and law which have impact on the workplace, term and condition of employment. Next ialah the process which the term and condition are established and made. Next ialah the industrial relation system in Malaysia is tripartite system. Decision making process is made up of three parties, which is employer, employee or union representing the employee, and the government. So that's all from me, and I would like to pergi kepada next presenter. Alright.
Hi, my name is Muhammad ZIKRY bin Muhammad ZAINI, and I'm from class 5A, and my matrix number is 2021 861 and 556. Workmen within the scope of industrial relations. So firstly, we have any person from ordinary workers in an industry, provide he has a contract of employment to work for reward. Maknanya dia ada kontrak yang di mana dia bekerja tu untuk reward. And secondly, we have an apprentice and family member employed in family business and he regularly receive a salary from that business. Maknanya macam dia punya family business dan dia dapat salary daripada business tu. Okay, so thirdly, we have an employee being dismissed, discharged or retrenched from trade dispute arise out of a dismissal, discharge or retrenchment. And lastly, we have an employee resign because his employer's conduct or behaviour towards him was so unreasonable that he could not tolerate and terribly claim constructive dismissal. Maknanya dia ada reason tertentu dia lah sampaikan dia dah tak boleh dah nak tolerate pasal benda tu. So general guideline in deciding a workman. Firstly, we have there is a contract of employment. So that is first. Secondly, the workman agrees to provide his own personal skill and service. Maknanya dia provide dia punya skill dan service. Next, the workman perform the work personally for the employer. Dia perform work tu seorang-seorang. Okay. Next, kita ada the employer has the right to control the manner in which the work is done. Okay, for the lastly, there is remuneration to be paid by the employer. Okay, now we go through to trade dispute. Okay, so what is trade dispute? Okay, trade dispute ni also known as industrial dispute. It is defined by the Industrial Relations Act as any dispute between employer and his worker. Maknanya daripada majikan dengan pekerja dia, which is connected with the employment or non-employment, or the term of employment or the condition of work of any such worker. Okay, so that's it.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Aidil and I will present my part of Chapter 11, which is Cause of Trade Dispute, Types of Action and Industrial Action by Employees. Firstly, causes of trade dispute. What causes it? An individual who has a grievance or complaint as represented by his union and the complaint positor not getting satisfactory results. Secondly, difference of opinion between union and employer to the terms and conditions of service for worker. Thirdly, difference opinion as to interpretation of a collective agreement or industrial court award. The non-implementation of a collective agreement or industrial court award. And lastly, termination of service of an employee or employees. These are the causes of trade dispute. Next slide is types of action. They are by employees and by employers. For by employees, there are two, which is picket and strike, and for employers is lockout. Industrial action by employees. The first one is picket. What is picket? Picket allows workers to attend at or near their workplace. The purpose of picket is to peacefully give information to public and other workers to persuade other workers not to work if strike has already been declared or to embarrass employer. Picket must not intimidate anyone, not to obstruct agents or exit the organization, and must be peaceful. Only those directly involved in a dispute can participate in the picket. Picketers do not require police permit as it is a legal activity. Picket is done by permanent display of banners, placards with negative comments about the entire company, and requesting passes by to show their support by pressing their vehicles' horns, and willingness to give information to mass media that will turn publicity to dispute between workers and the union. Picket is also done by often held at lunchtime after work hours. If strike has been declared, picket will held throughout the day.
So right now, strike pula. Strike ni dia akan terjadi apabila ada sekumpulan pekerja tu dia refuse untuk bekerja until the employer accept their demand. So dia orang tak nak bekerja selagi majikan tu tidak terima dia punya permohonan lah ataupun apa yang dia orang nak. Striker must be a member of registered union. So setiap yang nak join strike ni dia kena bekerja dalam company itulah. There must be a trade dispute between striker worker and their employer. A secret ballot must be taken before the strike comment and it is only valid for 90 days.
In essential service, 21 day notice of strike must be given to the employer. So that's for strike. And lastly, untuk industry action by employers, which is majikan, iaitu lockout. So lockout ni adalah closing of a place of employment, suspension of work, and refusal by employer to continue to employ any number of workmen employed by him. So ini pula macam majikan buat action terhadap pekerja dia lah. So when worker go on strike, employer retaliate by closing the factory or refuse permission for the strike to come into the workplace. So bila strike dah terjadi, majikan ni akan cuba untuk tutup dia punya tempat organisation tu ataupun factory, and juga refuse lah permohonan untuk strike ni masuk ke dalam tempat bekerja tu. And alternatively, employer make take step to fight a strike by keeping the firm operating, either by placing managerial or non-union employee in the striker job or by hiring replacement worker. So jika majikan ni nak buat step untuk nak lawan strike tu, untuk dia punya organisation ni keep operate, dia orang boleh buat macam letak bukan pekerja yang dalam employee tu dalam strike tu juga, ataupun dia orang boleh hire pekerja lain untuk replace tempat pekerja yang join strike tu. So that's all for industry action by employee and employer. Thank you very much.